Hello everyone, this is Janine Blanchard from Elevate Wellness Center. I am a craniosacral therapist and a German-trained osteopath. Basically that means I do hands-on body work, manual therapy. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about your computer setup at home. I know a lot of us have been newly working from home and your setup there might be less than ideal, so I want to just give you a few tips and tricks to optimize your workspace and make it more sustainable and ergonomically correct so that we treat our bodies well in these times. So let me start by saying I think this quarantine has meant a few different things for our physical bodies. I think for one, I do see a lot more people out on the trailheads, moving, biking, running, hiking. But I also think that we do spend more time on screens because we don't socialize as much with our friends. So we do that more over screen time, even more than usual. So we probably spend more time on the computer, on the iPad, maybe on the TV, binge watching Netflix, been there, all good. But I do want to talk to you about setting up your workspace a little bit better. Let me start by saying I'm going to be talking about a fixed workspace, so that usually means your desk, and then Heather in about 2 weeks will be talking about what we call flexible workspace. So if you can take your laptop somewhere with you, say in the living room on the couch, maybe on the coffee table, how you can create movement in your body by taking that workspace with you and thus introducing different positions and movements throughout the day to your body so that you are not stuck in one position for 8 hours a day. That leads me to letting you know that our bodies really are made for movement. They are not made to sit still for 8 hours a day and then, maybe shake it off with a 30-minute trail run afterwards. So I think it's really important to recognize that and to try to bring movement into your day by, for example, getting up every hour. Set your timer. Every hour you go and get a glass of water, get a snack, do whatever other little stretching you can think of. We're actually going to do an upper body stretch video next week to loosen up those tight shoulders and necks, move arms. And so set your timer for every hour and bring movement into your body. That's step number 1. So step 2 will be to raise your screen to where it is eye level. You don't want to look down for an extended period of time. You want to always maintain that natural curvature in your cervical spine. So I just used some books. You can use some phone books. Stacked paper works really well where you raise your screen up to where it's eye level. Some screens actually have a little adapter that you can raise up really easily. If you work with 2 screens, you want to make sure that they're either left and right from you, or if you have a main screen you work with, you still want that to be in front of you, and then the screen you work with less will be off to the side. Also, your screen should be about arm width away, forearm width away from you, so that you're not straining your eyes looking too far away or too close. For a laptop that would look just the same, you would raise your screen up. I have a pretty small laptop, so I have to raise it up quite a bit. And then you would get an external keyboard. You can just plug it in via USB and you would work like this. I'm going to go back to this one. This is set up a little bit better for me right now. Your keyboard should be comfortable, again, where your arms are 90 degrees. Also, I like to use a pillow so I can rest my forearms or elbows on that and don't have to hold them up and strain my shoulders for an extended amount of time. And your mouse then can be in the same area, just off to the side. And again, just a reminder to move your body throughout the day. Set the timer every hour to either really get up and do some stretches or even just do some movement on the chair, just some pelvic circles, some neck stretches, some shoulder rolls. But like I said, we will get into detail with that next week. My colleague Heather Valentine will be doing a video on that. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let us know, leave some comments, and I hope to see everyone very soon. Take care.